And so again, Tom Sorsen, Jim Riley, Joe Zillig, Harry J, Ray Spinar, LaChance, BJ, Dave, Perlita, Quinn Wan, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, 1961, Oyster Cracker Man, Bitted Bat, Ford, Blue Boy Boxes, GPS, Paso, Robo Rapist, Night, Red Randy, Red Gordon, and Ellery's, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, Doug King, Morgan, so on and so forth. Actually, no Bernardo, La Chance of LaFag, La Freeman, your carnies and your country and western cowboy and Indian story, and the ghetto-like Negroes, Bald East Coast Negro. Ready for Texas, you and your story, Bernard. The military and the police officers, firefighters, FBI, CIA, Lockheed, IHS, the tech companies, Oracle, get to prove something, Bernard, that you raped and murdered and kidnapped and killed innocent people and you're a violent pedophile, Bernard de la Carney. And see, there's Football Red Randy, El Cortez. They get to prove that he's a piece of shit too. That you guys were on a torture chamber, Bernard. And oh boy, those girls are working it on you. And how Perlita's team Bitted Fat sits there and lies with Ellery. And so again, Bernard, they get to prove, the military and them get to go nice and slow. They already know they can do it. And get to prove everything about how your regime and faction screwed everything up, Bernard. That's one of the best parts. They get to learn how to go slower, how to make the technology and everything better. Get to build a new superpower base, protect their families and help their children. And then also get to protest and demonstrate throughout the nation about how Bernard de la Carney and the cowboy country and western Indian woman and Perlita, and if you want to control and rule over a bunch of retards carrying a country and western, pick a street, Jamaica Street, they'll let you, Bernard. So NASA and all them get to prove how dumb Team Yahoo, Perlita, Don Wiley, and that group of Team Purple of the Negroes screwed up everybody's shit. You're the one that lost everything over this, Bernard. About what you do. So you can have your little attitude and make up about the illegal aliens and what you do with Dave and all that out here. But the Hiltons and the Bowmans and the Kennedys and all those people you victimized, Bernard, get to prove something through one person, me and other people, how big of a rapist, pedophile, thief you are throughout the nation. And what the group of you do. So go ahead, Harry, Christian Harry and all that stuff. They'll let you demonstrate too about how supposedly the group of you think you're superior, Dave and Perlita, and your Masonic setup with the cults of Jonestown. And then, like I said, the military and all them, Lockheed, IHS, stuff like that, get to move really slow, learn how to do it really decently with the Navy and the fighter pilots and all that, and the soldiers, the 150 million, and they get pretty much take over the whole thing, Bernard, while you did profess to be the greatest being to ever live with the BB-4. Remember, in a popularity contest, you don't always want to choose the most popular first. Not all the time. And so, like I said, the military might work with the Hollywood celebrities and all that and go, hey, look, because they've acquired the best thing, Bernard. Usually the first one ain't going to work. So now we actually know that Bernard and Perlita send out their spies and lie. That's like number 2. And then reference water table. But the whole point is, Bernard and the girls have won, and you and Perlita and the team Bitted Fat are pissed. So your guys are going around being in the way like Ellery and them do. And so the girls and people figured that out. So if you want to run around in the fat circus and look like idiots, they let you. It's not my problem, Bernard, that, Team Bitted Fat doesn't get the hint. So they let them win and pretend, Bernard. But you, Bernard, well, La Chance, Perlita, and Dave, you and your regime faction, Pickett Street to Baker Street, and Negroes, you're like the most violent people in the world that don't understand something about football. Not everybody wanted it. And so they get to learn about how Red Randy and the Hillbilly squads ruined everybody's shit and pretty much demonstrated how they're failures and, capitalize on that failure, military and all that, take the whole thing over. And so Bernard and Dave, they get to produce through your violence and your stupidity how you proved nothing and produced nothing and wasted everybody's time running a torture chamber 3 or 4 times in a row, killing innocent people, which is the reason why nothing works, Bernard LaFag, because you're a violent, rapist, racist piece of fucking dog shit with Perlita and the All-American Intelligent. And that's why you got the big, dumb, fat ass, Joe, because you are a dumb, fat ass. If you leave people alone and let it happen instead of being a stupid shit, you wouldn't look like dumb fucks. And if you didn't dump us in the Carney show to sit there and take things to advance your technology, to do the Snow Village copy and all this shit, because you wanted to profess to be the Jehovah God or the Jewish God, and sit there with Dave, John, or Adam and their stupid shit set up with the Fairmount faggot and the whispery shit and the things you do, Joe, just so you could be deaf, means you're a dumb fuck. So they let you, Bernard, but they get to take everything and, you know, they get to line up and prove which of you people run around sneaking around fucking shit up. And that's some massive humiliation on the earth for the group of you for quite some time, since you can't produce anything real, Bernard. You took a shortcut and cheated. And so they get to prove where you fail, Bernard, which is usually the best one, huh? And like I said, they get to move slower, learn how the technology works, know how to, you know, incorporate the people who deserve it. The girls are working together, the Sprouty chicks. I'm not going to stand in their way. And they want to help the children. I'm not going to stand in their way. They want to help their soldiers and their family. Do it. And they've acquired everything, Bernard, and become one of the most intelligent superpowers and intelligence agencies in the world, equalizing themselves pretty much to Israel and some of those other nations, because they took their time and went slower and decided to work together. And Bernard LaFagala, Chance, and Perlita, and Dave and them are jealous. So they run a terrorist attack and they beam their fake eye. And Bernard, there's always roadblocks. But they can prove that you were broke. Joe, Harry, Bernard, Beacon Street, Jamaica Street, you guys couldn't handle the truth, so you guys destroyed it. And that's your loss, Bernard, because now, you know, it's not as fun as it could be for somewhere in the world. You're never going to see mine, Bernard, because I took precautions right away. And other people did too. And so you get to learn the lesson that you just failed to keep on learning. Red Randy and Bernard and Ellery's and Roble Knight, DJ David, Perlita, it sinks in your brain about how stupid what you people did.